Have you ever wondered why so many physical therapists who spend years working the best they can in school, spending all that money, end up working in a job that they hate? Well, it's their own fault because they don't know the 5 things that you have to learn before selecting your ideal fit. In this video, I'm going to go over these 5 things, and I know firsthand. I was a PT practice owner for 20 years. I had 5 locations. I still have a company up in Alaska, and I have a couple of other businesses. But the main thing I do now is I help employers find and attract the right talent. And so here I'm talking to the physical therapist and hopefully the physical therapist student who's learning how to find their ideal job. So today in this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 mistakes or the top 5 things you need to know how to do in order to land the job of your dreams. So my name is Will Humphreys. This is the Healthcare Business Academy. We're here to help you increase your income, impact, and freedom and teach you everything that I wish they would teach in physical therapy school. And so when I'm working with students, and I've done this for years, I help them develop these 5 components so that they can research and land the perfect job. So starting off, the first mistake that people make is that they don't know how to create the right resume. You know, there's no professional development in PT schools, and so as a result, most people go onto Word and they take a template and they fill it in. And man, that is such a boring, forgettable way. Remember, the first impression, you can't ever do it again. You want that resume to pop, stand out, and there's so many simple things you can do that are going to make it look amazing. If you'd like to learn more about that, put that in the comments, and put comments down below on any of these items if you'd like more information. I'm definitely going to do some videos on these down the road. The next biggest mistake they make is they don't know how to interview their boss. I have done literally hundreds, I'm maybe 1,000 or 2,000 PT interviews over the years as an employer, and it kills me how people show up. Even if they're dressed appropriately, the questions they don't ask or the things they don't even think about in that first interview, it is a shame. Because when physical therapists work so hard in school only to take the first job that comes their way because they think it's a wonderful thing just to get a job, they're losing out on what could be a wonderful opportunity with somebody else. So learning how to interview your employer is an important skill to have. And so something I offer for free, it's either done by myself or others in my network, is to conduct a mock job interview. If you are interested at all in conducting one of those, I don't have any benefit of it other than just serving you. Let me know in the comments or reach out to me on my email that's through my YouTube page. And if you're listening to this podcast, just look to the notes. You can reach out to me that way. But ultimately, you've got to get your repetitions in first. You've got to learn how to ask the questions and get more confident. It's like everything else we learn. It requires repetition. The third biggest mistake that we make is that we don't research our companies. We don't know how, before the interview even, and especially afterwards, how to research through what's online, what kind of experience the patients and other existing and previous team members have had. So I love to teach people how to research a company because in today's world online, I guarantee there's a footprint and you can get a significant way down that road by simply doing some research. The fourth biggest mistake that PTs make in selecting a job is that they don't do a reference check. See, most of you probably don't even know that you can do a reference check on the company that you're looking to work for, but this is how you do it. If they don't offer it, you ask for what's called a working interview. I want you to go on site and spend time with all the different people that are working there and remember that they are your references. You can go to them and say, what's the best thing about working here and what's the worst thing about working here? Not everyone can be completely transparent, but even then, that will tell you something. If a company has a lot of transparent people who are like, man, the worst part is that we're growing really fast, so sometimes they ask us to work more than I want, but I love it. That's a really useful bit of information. So the 5th biggest mistake that PTs make when trying to land their job is they don't know how to negotiate. I have seen the most ridiculous negotiations over the years. I'll tell you, I've had PTs that expect $20,000 more than what's expected and other PTs who'll just accept whatever I put in front of them. I want, as a PT practice owner, a savvy negotiator who is so committed to a win-win, but also in a way that challenges me, that usually when I struggle through a negotiation, that's how I identify who my top leaders are. So that is the last and most important thing to learn in that cycle. And if you need help on any of those, put those in the comments below. And please make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to grow this because at the end of the day, the Healthcare Business Academy is about changing the industry. I want to provide what's missing, and I want you to be a part of it. So thank you for watching. Until next time.